The neighbors are watching Ian, okay? I called and I pretended that I was Rachel and that I had to leave on an emergency.
This is insane. Why would you come to me here and risk everything?
Why do you think?
You realize that someone could walk in here and see you. Somebody did.
I doubt this is what the judge had in mind when he sentenced you to 15 to life.
Aiden, look.
What do you know?
I know there's a woman in prison serving Kendall's time. Hell of a plan, actually. Using Adam's money to bankroll her freedom. There's only one problem.
What's that?
You're not free. You never will be. And here I was, convinced that Annie killed Stuart. But then Kendall confessed. And you, Ryan, and Erica just seemed to accept it. But I couldn't. So I pulled some strings. Imagine my surprise when I went to visit your cell in prison. And I had a stranger stare back at me. And then it hit me. It all made sense then why you weren't pushing to see Kendall. Because she was at your house this whole time. Locked up, nice and tight. No different from a prison cell, I guess.
If you want to nail Annie, forget you saw any of this.
That's a bit late for that. So what's the plan?
Let's get her home before anyone else sees her.
I'm not going anywhere.
Not up for discussion. Home now.
Fine, but you're coming with me.
No sign of Zach down here. Any luck upstairs?
No, if I don't find him soon, we're gonna get eliminated.
I can't leave now.
Why? Because of Liza?
Because of Annie. She's tired. Her guard's down.
How can you kiss Liza like that, Zach? You knew that I was watching. I think that kiss meant something to you. Just admit it.
You come barreling down here. To what? Destroy everything, right? That's what you're gonna do. Destroy it all. You're gonna go to prison and stay there. You know who else? Me. I'm gonna go. And Jesse. That leaves our boys without a family. Is that what you want?
No, of course not.
Okay, then please. Do as I ask.
Listen, you better move fast because Liza's on her way here.
I'll handle Liza. You take Kendall home.
Zach.
Home.
There you are.
Hey,
Well, you know, our break is almost over.
Here you are. Hi.
What do you mean there I am? You've been hiding. I've
been
looked
hiding.
everywhere
There's
for
an
you.
empty audio booth. It's just hanging out, you know, peace and quiet.
Really? Show me.
Well, no, we gotta go and dance now. It's dance time.
Oh, come on. I can wait. I want to see this oasis of yours filed away for our next break.
Some other time.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's got to be it, right?
Liza. Liza, wait.
Well, whatever Ryan is doing, it's obviously working. Look at Annie. She's on top of the world. Hey, what's going on?
Got a lot on my mind.
Kendall. Listen, I know what's going on. You want to be the one to help her, and I get it. But this time, you gotta suck it up. Ryan is obviously doing a wonderful job here, so don't get in the way.
How'd it go with Annie?
Good. Couldn't have gone better.
You want to be a little more specific?
I got this covered, Zach. You can back off.
My wife's freedom. I'd like to know the master plan.
It just kills you that you're not calling the shots anymore, doesn't it?
You may want to wipe that smile off your face.
Gentlemen, touching and moving at all times, please. Sounds dirty, doesn't it? You dance or you leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy another break. Come on.
Oh my God, I can't take this. She makes me sick. She makes me want to throw up. Look at Annie prancing around in her ankle monitor glory while I'm stuck in here with you.
Oh, no offense taken.
Well, take some, please.
What did I do?
Well, you broke that psycho out of the mental institution. None of this would have happened if Annie had just stayed in Oakhaven where she belonged.
Well, I honestly thought that she was getting better.
Yes, well, she wasn't.
Gee, thanks. I mean, I know that now, don't I?
What is it about her? I mean, she snowed you, and now Adam. What is it about Annie that makes you abandon all reason?
Probably the same thing that makes you go crazy when you see Zach with another woman. Love.
I don't drink water.
Okay. Listen, Zach, you have got to stop getting into Ryan's face.
Really? Mm-hmm. Stop getting in his face. I thought you wanted to work with him. Which is it?
Really? Does it really matter? Look, all that matters is that Kendall gets exonerated. Who cares?
I care. I don't want Lavery waltzing all over this.
Waltzing, that's a nice use of dance lingo. Okay. Listen, from where I see it, Lavery is on the right track. Annie would have never said that lie about Emma if she didn't feel like the walls were closing in. Okay. You still believe that Annie lied, right? You don't believe that Emma did...
No, I don't.
Then you need to back off and just let Ryan do his thing. All right. Since we have nothing left to do here and my feet are killing me, what do you say we go home? Separately. Okay, that's weird.
Go ahead.
What about you?
I'm going to stay here and see this through. I need to stick around, keep an eye on Ryan.
Ryan doesn't need you looking over.
Well, what does Ryan
his
need? You know what Kendall needs? Us, me. It's her last chance. It's the sitter. Excuse me, I'll be right back. Are you home?
In my cell. What happened with Liza?
She didn't see you. What about the neighbors?
Aiden distracted them and I snuck in the back.
You still there?
Unfortunately.
Put him on. Thank you.
Yep.
Is Kendall watching the dance marathon?
She's glued to it.
Why? I may need you to stay with her until I get home. And if she starts doing something silly because of the dance marathon, take the TV out of the room.
Oh, she's not gonna like that.
I don't care about that. Lock her up if you have to.
And what happened to me staying out of it?
A little late for that, isn't it? Or can you handle this or not?
Sure I can. No worries. I'll take good care of your wife. And I promise you this time, I'll keep my hands to myself.
What the hell was that?
Just putting Zach's mind at ease.
No, you were throwing our night together in his face.
I thought that's what you wanted, Kendall. You know, Zach to be as jealous as you are.
Looks like you could use this now.
No.
How's Ian? Everything okay?
Oh, he's fine. He's fine.
So why does it look like you're about to punch something?
This whole idea of having other people deal with my business, it ends right now.
No. Zach.
Hi. Did Annie confess?
Not yet.
So your plan's not working.
It will.
When?
Well, it's moving a hell of a lot faster than your plan was, Zach. Which means Annie probably trusts me right now more than she trusts you. Probably why she ratted you out about her arranged visits with Emma. You know, I could probably hand you a signed confession from Annie, and it wouldn't be good enough.
Meaning what?
Meaning that this is still between you and me and Kendall. And you gotta try and let it go, man. You got to. Because we were helping each other through a bad time.
Helping each other. So you helping Kendall get back at me, and she was helping you get over Green?
I will never get over Greenlee.
Well, good. Then you know exactly how I feel.
You're unbelievable, you know that? Half of Pine Valley's put themselves on the line for you, and you don't even give a damn. All you're worried about is some one-night stand Liza Colby had.
Yes, with my husband.
What are you gonna do when Zach gets tired of the drama? Or when saving you from yourself just isn't worth it anymore?
Since when do you know what's best for me, Aiden?
Since Zach gave me a detailed list.
Lock me in, throw away the key?
First he asked me to do this.
Okay, don't do that. Aiden, come on. What are you doing? Aiden, come back. Are you kidding me with this? Aiden, come on, Aiden.
Here's the bottom line. I want Kendall back with her kids. If you can get a confession out of Annie, great. Don't screw it up.
You stay out of my way, and I won't.
What did you do to Annie?
What are you talking about? I didn't even step on her toes. Why?
She's disappeared.
How does that happen?
We went a break. I went to the patio for some air. When I get back, she was gone. There's a cop watching her, no? The idiot fell asleep. That's Annie.
Get away from me!
If Ryan screws this up, I have to keep Kendall locked up forever.
You didn't get Kendall locked up. Zach, if you let Ryan do this, you'll get to see her again.
Leave it alone. You know, leave me alone.
Okay, you want to push me away? Go ahead. I'm on your side.
Hey. I'm sorry I almost bit your head off out there. It's been a long night. And our break is over, so if we don't want to get disqualified, we should keep dancing. I don't want to push you away. Come on.
Just, come on. Let it go. Let it go. Stop trying to control everyone and everything.
not.
You are. There. That is what I'm talking about. All right. Stop looking at her. Okay? Ow. All right. You know what? Let's take a breather. Hey, Tad, I'm cashing out on our last break. You know, this isn't gonna last forever. And he's gonna go to prison for Stuart's murder, and Kendall will get her life back. All of her life. But what then? I mean, you can't forgive her for Ryan. But you're gonna fall back into your routine, to your marriage. I mean, you think you're ever gonna be able to forgive her?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, forget it. You know what? Think about the future, or thinking about anything ahead. That's all I can seem to think about. You know, I dream about my future and the man that I want in it. Man of my dreams is a dark night kind of guy. Doesn't say much, but he is a man of his word. And he will save the mother of his children no matter what, because he promised. But when he brings her home to raise them, he realizes that he's got to let her go, because that relationship ended a long time ago. And then he will let me show him just how much I love him, because I understand him. And I would never turn to another man. I would never break my promise, never. Let's go somewhere. Let's get out of here.
We can't. It's not right.
It's all right. Come on, we both want this. Let's go.
Yeah, no, right now we gotta think ahead.
I am.
No, you're not. You want a future, and I can't give you that.
Your relationship with Kendall.
She's my wife.
She's in prison for years. Maybe, and you can't give her what she wants.
I can't give you what you want and what you need. You need a man who's free without baggage.
So you want me, you love her. Got it.
I'm sorry about all this.
You don't have to apologize. I get it. You were very honest. You love Kendall. But we're done here. I would appreciate being alone now.
I got some bad news. The break went on a little too long, so I had to disqualify you. Okay. Care to share with your MC/rabbi/couples counselor?
What, you told me to stay away from Zach? I should have listened. He is forever and always will be unavailable.
He didn't look that unavailable while you were Greco-Roman tongue wrestling on the dance floor.
Listen, Tad, don't you worry about me, all right? I'm gonna be just fine.
Yeah. You know what? I haven't had a break in a long time. What do you say you and I go up on the roof, get some air, and we can be fine together? Patrick, I'm taking 10. Just leave them where they drop.
I had her. I had Annie exactly where I wanted her. She was just about to confess that she killed Stewart.
So what happened?
She just stopped. She didn't say anything, you know? So I decided to go different angle. I tried to work it a different way. I tried to go in.
You tried, huh? But you pushed too hard.
I don't need to hear this from you, Zach. I got Annie closer to confessing than anybody else, including you.
But you lost her. What, do you scare her off?
I will reel her back in.
Yes, of course you will. Because Annie still has feelings for you, and as long as she does, then that means that she's vulnerable.
I want you out of this.
You want me out of this? As long as Emma is in this, so am I, Zach.
Kendall's life we're talking about.
Okay, you know what? Both of you, stop it. Going at each other, that's not going to help Kendall or Emma. And it's certainly not going to nail Annie. Brian, would you mind giving me a moment alone with Zach? And I'll be right out.
No, I'm not going to back off.
That's not what I want to talk to you about. Lipstick. Liza's, I think.
I don't know.
Zach, what are you doing?
I want to say one more time how sorry I am.
That's all right. I don't want to hear it. I can't help you corner Annie, and I can't be Kendall's lawyer. I know I've tried to do this before, but this time I quit.
I don't want you to be angry just because something
No, I'm
didn't
not
work
angry.
out.
I'm just trying to keep my dignity. Sorry for being so curt.
I deserve that.
Listen, it hasn't been that long since I realized that I don't have to live my life for a man. I can live my life for myself. And when I realize that again, I'll get over you, and I will be just fine.
I don't doubt that for a second.
Good luck.